Hey everybody, this is Captain Resurrector, here with another episode of Ultima III, Exodus. Last time we started painstakingly mapping this dungeon, with little to show for it. Now we head back in, but this time, let's work smarter, not harder. Alright, I just had an idea, actually. I've been going around mapping one step at a time, the old-fashioned way. But we do have gems in this game that let you see a whole map. Now, I don't know for a fact that they work in the dungeons, but I think they do. So let's see what I see if I look in a gem in the dungeon. Okay. That is very detailed, actually. I wonder what the blank parts on the sides are. Is that just the outside wall of the dungeon? Or would that be... like, that wouldn't be a loop part, would it? Because they're not like across from each other. But it shows the secret walls and everything. Alright, let's see what all those question marks are, huh? Misty writing. Darden's Pit. Okay, so they mark the misty writings, actually. That's nice. Alright, let's see what's up here. Well, there's some trolls up here, but that's not what I meant. I sure do love all this EXP that I can't use yet. Gremlins. Gremlins. Oh, are they taking the food right out of my... I think they're taking the food right out of my, That's weird. Gremlins in the first Ultima worked like normal enemies, you know? Here they seem more like a trap? Okay, so that was just normal doors are shown as a square. And then the sides are walls. Okay. Kind of figuring out how this works, how the visual works. But that's weird. The gremlins acting as like a trap that triggers when you walk on them is very strange. And then this, I believe, should be a hidden wall. A hidden door. Yes! Gremlins. Right at the entrance. Shit. And I guess that other one's gonna be gremlins too. Okay. So... that's interesting. So they still do show you everything, but they make you go to it to see what it is. Alright, so the main thing left that I saw was down here on the bottom right. There's a down, and then there's another down behind a wall. So I'm gonna see if I can navigate to the other one from the level below. Well, it looks like I can. And it's a trap, thank you. Okay. Alright, I think what I want to do now, because I only have 2 gems. Oh, I'm still poisoned. I didn't save after curing my poison. But what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to go and buy a bunch of gems. Which will make the dungeons a lot easier. Alright, I'm back with 20 gems, because that's what I could afford. I'm just going to use one on every level and see what all's in here. Alright, what I'm looking at here is there's a lot of question marks behind secret walls. And that just looks very promising to me, and I'm going to see what those, particularly those in the middle and those 4 in the corners, are. Hopefully, not a lot of gremlins. Secret slides. Oh, strange wind. Strange wind right in the middle. The strange wind is a, basically just a, what's the word? A dark panel. I'm gonna go in the right one here. Alright, some gold in that corner. Gonna go over to the southwest corner, hopefully. Stuff over there. Let's see what's over here. Gold again. Now what's here? Right, trap. So they mark everything, they just don't tell you what it is, which is very interesting. And then this top corner over here, more gold. And a straight line over here to the last one, more gold. Very good, I am hurting. Alright, now I'm gonna go see what's in the middle here. Alright, more gold there, and then the big room. Alright, now, right in front of me is a long string of secret doors, which leads to a question mark. So hopefully this will be good. Holy shit. I was not expecting to find the mark already. Okay. I mean, I guess it is a fairly hidden thing. So it can be anywhere in the dungeon. This one here is only on the second level of the dungeon. I'm sure there's plenty to find in the dungeons elsewhere. Mostly in terms of just gold. But yeah, that's really interesting that it's here already. I'm gonna have everyone touch it. It left a mark. Very nice. I hate how it does that every turn it shows again. So, let's see which one this is. We've already got the Mark of Fire. Mark of Kings, okay. So, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So now, with that, I can finally level up all my guys because they're all over level 5. That is great news. And last but not least, let's see what's over here. We got a fountain. Hopefully it's health. Of course it's not. It just hurts. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I'm not gonna bother with the escape spell because we're towards the top anyway. I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, the gems make that a lot faster, by the way. Like, I still had to, I had to pause for a while to just copy down the map, but it's a heck of a lot faster than gingerly poking along, bumping into every wall, counting my steps and all that. I was half expecting to find the Mark of Kings last and be kind of screwed for a long time, but it did not work out that way. Very nice. Very nice. So now I'm kind of hurting for health, but I can level up. Alright, you said to seek the Mark of Kings. Lay it on me now. I have the power! And so do I! And them too? Okay. We finally actually are level 13, 14, and 7. Looking at a max health on Olga, because she's the highest. A max health of 650. Do I have to, like, do it over and over again, one at a time? Yes, I do! I have the power again! That's weird. Gotta do it over and over. Okay. I would have totally just walked away thinking I did it. Otherwise. I totally would have just walked away thinking I was already all the way leveled up if I wasn't, like, trying to show it for the video, so. Alright. I feel like I'm at the last episode of Digimon right now. It's fucking Digivolving 5 fucking times in a row. Alright. Very good. So now, we have the Mark of Kings, which means I can all of our EXP actually counts again, and I can run around with the gems, dungeon crawling at, you know, the easiest, and make some serious progress now. Let's fucking go. So where's the next one? I'm gonna go up here. There's one up here. Wait, is this the one I was in before? Hold on. I don't know if the first one I did was this one up here or the one down to just to the south. I'm just gonna look at a gem in here and see if it matches my map. Yes, this is the one I was just in. Never mind. Go to the one down south. Here we are. Ooh, fire dungeon looks like. Let's see what's in here. Whoa, I meant cast, but I hit K for climb, but you know. You know? I am just now thinking, I should not be in here. I should be healing first, because I have all that max HP and don't have any of it right now. I don't want to go die. Getting all excited, I'm being stupid, you know? Boom, boom, those actually count now. Let's go. These ghouls ate their fucking Wheaties this morning. What the hell? Oh, look at that. 1,300 health. And that should be what, 1,400? Oh, look at that. You know, I just had a thought, though, while I was away. Because we have the mark of fire. Does that mean we're fireproof? It may or may not mean that. But here's some fire, so... Ooh, we're fireproof. Okay, I know where I'm going. Screw the dungeon for now. I know where I'm going. Hold on. The first big mystery of the game is about to be freaking revealed. Here we are in good old Death Gulch. Let's go. I have spent way too much time here money grinding, and now it's time to see what it is actually here. Oh, here we are. I've been wondering what the fuck was over here for days here. Fireproof horse! Hey there, buddy. What you doing chilling over here? Exodus is 4 as 1. So, Demon Guy giving us some sort of hint about Exodus's nature over here. I'm just gonna waste a gem just to make sure. Yes, that was the only thing over here. So they really hid that statement. So it's gotta be important, right? Alright, this far into the... We're ways into the game now. Really starting to see it all, see all it has to offer here. I am gonna make one money run while I'm here, you know. I'm just gonna show this off real quick because this is how I did it off screen. Before when I first got here, I just get with my barbarian, which is gonna be a lot better now than it was. But now, I figured out that if you apart unem it never blows up. Even if you fail, you just have to cast it again. Of course, now, with my much more dexterous barbarian, maybe just getting will be faster. Yeah, that's a lot better. When I was doing this before, I'd have to wait and heal over and over just to clear this out once. So that shows you how powerful the dexterity on your thief is, or your thief-like person. But now I got hit like twice. Before I would have gotten hit like every other chest, and I didn't have much health either, so... There's a little demonstration of the thieving there. It is such a weird decision that they make it so stealing those chests doesn't alert the guards. But it's also very lucky because otherwise I don't know how the fuck I would have ever... It would have been slow going. I would probably be doing all of this with like half the stats that I'm doing it if they had decided to make the guards attack you for that. I'd say that's plenty of progress for one video, especially after last time. Next time on Ultima III Exodus, with the Mark of Kings attained and the mystery of Death Gulch finally solved, it looks like smooth sailing.